And you know what? Some people will miss church over money before they miss church over health. Amen. Come out that crowd. Zacchaeus got out that crowd. And he said, yes, I know I've done all this. Yes, I got all of this. But the most important thing right now, I want Jesus. And Jesus said, guess what, Zacchaeus? Make haste and come down. Come on, somebody. He is saying that to somebody today. Make haste. Come down. I must abide at your house. God is telling somebody today, get past the crowd. Get out the crowd. Somebody, that's your family. Your family can't go to heaven with you, and they can't go to hell with you, because when you live in heaven or hell, that's going to be your own spot. Amen. You need to get Jesus for yourself. Come on, somebody. Get him for yourself. Get him for yourself. Get him for yourself. I refuse. Come on, say that with me. I refuse to let another person hinder my praises to God. Amen. Matters not what others may do. See, Joshua was not moved by the crowd. Amen, church. Joshua was not moved by the crowd to do a negative thing. He was moved by the crowd to do a positive thing. He said, matters not what others may do, but as for me and my house, what? We will serve the Lord. As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. So whether you're blind or rich, high or low, no matter what your situation is, don't get lost in the crowd. Don't get lost in the crowd. And please don't think because your name may not be on a program. Come on with me, y'all. Your name may not be on the program. You may not ever be called publicly. Don't think for a moment that you are not noticed by God. Can I encourage someone today? Can I encourage someone today? Don't think because today you wasn't the one that did such at the nursing home, or you were not the one today that did the devotion service, Lady Evans and Assistant Miller doing the service. Don't think that God still don't notice you. I'm here to encourage everybody. He notices everybody. Amen. He notices everyone. He sees you. He sees you. Amen. The sad part about it, they give Santa Claus God's glory. Amen. God sees you when you're sleeping. He sees you when you wake. He knows if you've been bad or good. So be good for righteousness' sake. Let's stop this shit. So you better watch out. I'm telling you why. Jesus is coming pretty soon. Amen, church. He's coming pretty soon. Come out the crowd. I'm finished. Come out the crowd. I tell you, I'm getting wisdom as I get older. Come out the crowd. I'm learning that if you won't listen for 5 minutes, I'm not going to kill myself in 45 minutes if you're not going to listen. If you're going to listen, you're going to hear what the Spirit says to the church anyhow. Amen? And it's not how hard I preach, because I tell you the truth. It's up to you. Amen. Or sow seeds. I've done my job. Amen. My job is not to make nobody dance. My job is to get people to turn to Jesus. Amen. People act like a preacher didn't preach it. The people don't dance. That's not my job. Amen. You want to dance? I just told us the musician to hit a note. You dance all night long. But if you finish dancing, do you have Jesus? Look ever to Jesus, and he will carry you through. As I close, the prophet Isaiah, he said, in the year King Uzziah died, I saw the Lord. Now, you have to ask yourself, you are a prophet of God, and you could not see the Lord? But what prevented him from seeing the Lord, you want to believe this or not, was the crowd. Do you believe that, church? It was the crowd. Because when he goes on, he said, he looked and he saw that he was a man that dwelt among what? Oh, you don't know that scripture, huh? See, watch who you dwell around. Amen, church. Amen. Watch who you dwell around. Even in the church, even in this room, watch who you dwell around in this room. Amen. 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 And I'm going to tell you as your pastor, some people are counterproductive to some of the rest of you for your soul salvation. Amen. 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 I look at y'all as your pastor. Some of y'all can't move. Somebody say something up front, and say y'all look up, y'all look over, see that person, look at that person do it, and the bishop put their reaction. I said, look at that fool. And that's what I use. Because basically, a fool said in his heart there is no God. So when you're looking at that person, you say there is no God. Because you're looking at that person as God. Amen. Amen. So if somebody's up here, if Minister Woods up here going forth, and she say raise your hand, I don't care if another person in their hand, and the church raise their hand. Be smart and raise your hand for yourself. Maybe the very person that raised their hand first might get something. Amen, church. Amen. This is the good first of the year teaching in this church. Come out the crowd. Let me tell you something, church. The biggest downfall that any member of the church can have is listen to a member before you listen to the pastor. Amen. Amen. Now, you know your names with that one. I'm telling y'all that. I'm not suggesting, I'm telling y'all that. The biggest fool in the church is a sheep that listens to another sheep before you listen to a shepherd. Huh? Because the Bible don't lie. Sheep are dumb. Now, dumb does not mean you're stupid. All right? See, so like, if the pastor is being led by God, and let me ask you a question. What makes you think? This is that crowd I'm trying to get you out of. Because the crowd is going to hurt your spiritual well-being. Amen, church. Amen. Amen. Amen, everybody. Amen. Be careful. Be careful. It is better to be obedient and find out that the pastor was wrong and he gets corrected and God reward you for your obedience. But did you hear what I said? It is better to be obedient and find out that the pastor was wrong and God corrects the pastor than for you to be disobedient and find out the pastor was right and God got to correct you. Oh, y'all don't believe it? I know. I'm not talking about blessings right now. Yes, I am. That's a blessing. Obedience is better. If something is better, it's a blessing. Obedience is better than sacrifice. I want our church in this year to learn to do this. Things are not only right when you're up. That spirit's going to stop in this church. Things are not only right when the person you want is singing is up. Amen. There's one spirit. If you can't feel it when Sister So-so is singing, then you've got a lion spirit when you only feel it when someone else is singing. That is your spirit. It's not God's spirit. Amen. This is one church. It's one church. This is one church. One church. We are many members of one body. We are many members of one body. So come on, my friends, get on. Get aboard. Let's ride this train. Nothing on this train to lose. Everything to gain. Now, who want to get on board? Come on, who want to get on board? Please don't miss this train at your station. Because if this train should keep on riding on through, get on board, join in. The love train, get on the one, hey, join in, start the love train. Y'all know about that, right? I'm close. But we need to start a love train in this church. We need to start a love train in this church. Just as easy as you can entertain a negative spirit, it takes the same effort and not more than to entertain a good spirit. Amen. We got to stop calling it like it is. Amen. Whatever it is, erase it. Erase it. Come out from among that crowd. Amen. Come out from among that crowd and let's get together and let's make it in together. Love ever to Jesus. and free. You just ask. Covered. Heartbeat. Said you not to take it for each big song. Like man for the old dark. Going to have lovers all be all dinner. Oh, you do the silent prayer. Oh, prayer.
Whatever you need, you can ask the Savior to help you. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Because He is our comforter. Whatever you need, you can call on Him. Hallelujah. You can ask Him. Hallelujah. All you got to do is lift up your voice and talk to Him. Hallelujah. And He will, hallelujah, answer your prayer. And He will hear your prayer. Glory to God. And at this time, we're going to have an announcement from my sister Kamisha. Amen. Praise the Lord. Missionary Dennison would like to meet with the ministry. All members of the ministry, please meet with Missionary Dennison immediately following service. If you are part of the ministry, please remain after service to meet with Missionary Dennison. And as Bishop reminded us, this is for